Welcome to Stock Time to Improv. I'm Mary Scott with Business Drift, and I want startups to be wildly successful. One of those things is to always be ready for something new. And I have Sheila Andres from Realize Your Vision. So, hey, Sheila, let's ask the startups, do you know what you said yes to?
It's a big, big question, and they're probably thinking that's so loaded. Yeah,
Let's
but becoming
unpack it a little bit. Why is it important to know these things?
I'm so passionate about small business success. I really think that it can change the world. And many of us that are called or pulled to this desire to succeed and express our gifts through business, many times I'm not trying to diminish it, but we understand the basic things. Oh, starting a business, I got to set up licenses, permits. I know that I'm going to be doing a lot of things, working hard, learning things, all that stuff. But I think in my own personal experience and what I witnessed from other entrepreneurs is that we all understand that life involves change, especially becoming an entrepreneur. But I think we don't understand the true depth of what that change really means, and how it affects our business success. So that's why when the question comes and we talk about the entrepreneurial journey, you're thinking, do you really know what you said yes to? Because there's so many entrepreneurs I've met, and let's get to a place of honesty. They're struggling. It's like this mental, emotional roller coaster next to doing all of the things. And if you are talented and gifted and brilliant, which I'm sure you are, there's so many things that we're really good at. But then we tend to discover there are things required in business that we might not be very good at.
Or we really don't like to do them.
Exactly. Or we don't even know. We've never done it. We've never done it. So we're navigating really uncharted territory. And as we evolve into that, the lessons of growth and learning comes. But I think the biggest core to that is that when you become a business owner, the change that I'm talking about and having that clarity or understanding or acceptance of it is that it has to start with you. Because in order for you to achieve the success you desire, you have to become this version of yourself that can give you that success. So when people talk about, you got to get out of your own way, do we really know what that means? And that's what I'm tapping into.
Sure. It also means things like you're going to drop the ball from time to time and just have a plan for picking it up and what you're going to do then.
Yes, and if you even take the concept of change, knowing that whatever happens, there's a lesson, some kind of growth learning experience here, not only from the good, but even especially the bad. I promise you, when I fall on my butt, make mistakes, eat a little dirt, and it happens, you'll become really expert at picking yourself up and spitting the dirt out of your mouth if you show up in commitment. So then you're realizing, is this what commitment looks like? And so it's taking all of that acceptance of that change, knowing that um, there's a part of me that needs to evolve so I can continue the journey, especially when the going gets tough.
Right. And things are going to change. Very few, if any, entrepreneurs actually end up where they specifically wanted to be. There are things that happen along the way over which you have no control. There are things that you can have too much control over, and then you get sidetracked. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it is a journey, and being prepared to pivot, being okay with ambiguity, being okay with change is essential.
If we knew how to be successful, bring ourselves all the joy and all the things that make us feel fulfilled and complete and whole, we would have done that already. And the time that if we're, and the fact that we're not, even just coming to a place of really kind of humility and honesty to go, well, if I could have done that, I would have done it already. So now I'm on this journey to really try to achieve that. And there are things that, what is it that I need to learn or grow into, expand into, evolve into? Who do I have to be to then create that for myself? And so it really is a powerful path of discovery because you're going to learn things about yourself, just what we touched on. Um, and you might discover things that you never even knew about yourself. The other thing I want to share is that, we might be very good at something. I'm good at crafting beautiful vases. But the skill and talent to really create a thriving and successful business where you learn how to deliver or communicate your value and then receive money is a whole different type of skill set, you know?
And sometimes you need to have a co-founder or other people in your space who can have the skill sets that you don't have, that enjoy doing the marketing if that's not one of the things you want to do. Don't try to do it alone. That's one of the main reasons startups fail. And be okay with you're going to make mistakes, but make the kind of mistakes you're going to learn from, right? And don't spend too much time beating yourself up for having made those mistakes.
I love everything that you're sharing, Mary. It's so relevant. How do I really pick myself up? And sometimes we do the obvious and we're not even aware of it. I just get up, I'm going to brush it off, but it happens all the time. And there's a difference when we really step into becoming more aware and mindful of the things we think about, how it makes us feel and affects our behavior. And with that awareness, when you sit there and start making decisions to go, I'm not a quitter. What does that look like? What is it? How do I think? How does that make me feel? And how do I behave when I show up in commitment to myself again after I've just fallen? It just changes everything. And there's a deeper growth and knowing and confidence that gets built. It's kind of it's empowerment, you
Yeah.
know?
And taking a pause or taking a step back is not quitting.
Yeah,
It's not
right.
admitting that you've totally screwed up and you can't do this anymore. It's okay, this has happened. Where do we go from here? And not just diving in and going crazy. Take some time.
I love that you even said that because here's one tip that I want to offer to entrepreneurs in this space. Whether you're just starting out or you've been doing it for a few months or even a few years, we are all on a journey of learning and growth. And one tip I want to share is saying, can you just accept that you don't know what you don't know? So even with what Mary was saying, unless somebody actually falls into our space to deliver that kind of advice, sometimes it opens up our eyes to realize, wow, I didn't even know that until somebody shared it. And then you start to reflect a little bit, and then you realize a deeper sense of who you are and who you're being. And there's just something beautiful and powerful and fulfilling when you get to know yourself better and you can love who you are now, but also give yourself permission to go, I can be better than this.
And have people in your space who are startups, but are a little further along than you, so
Oh,
that you can support each other and learn from each other's mistakes and challenges. Well, this
you
has
know, I
been really great, Sheila.
think
Thank you so much. If you've got, parting thoughts.
no, I just want to say that I am such a champion for small business success, and I truly believe that you can change the world with who you're being and what you do to achieve that success you desire. So just keep treading the path, know that you are worthy, know that you've got everything that you need. And with what Mary said, surround yourself with successful people who can relate to you because that support is absolutely critical. We're all human. We need a little TLC once in a while. And if you'd like to know more information, or you really feel and are honest entrepreneur that says, I'm stuck right now, and I could use a powerful sounding board to help me find some clarity, guidance, and advice so I could keep moving forward. Check out my website, schedule a call. I love to lead with love and generosity, and I wish you abundant success.
Thank you again. We'll put your contact information into comments. I'm Mary Scott with Business Rep. I want startups to be wildly successful. And one of the best things you can do to achieve that success is book a synergy call with me at businessriff.com. And join us again next time for Stuck Time to Improv.